shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Your boy Chris is out on the Goldwing. Out on my 21 Honda Goldwing. Out for an early morning ride. 51 degrees out. It's cool, but it's clear. Had a lot of rain in the area. We had rain to the north, south, east, and west. Just a lot of rain, but I'm glad the rain has finally moved out. It's cool, but clear. So I just thank God this morning. One thing that I thank God for is the gasoline price has gone down. I saw a price around $2.85. $2.85. It's been over $3 for a while. So the gas was down to $2.85. Where's the gas price? How much is gas where you live? Is it under $3? I think the last time I looked out toward the west, gas was over $5 a gallon. So we're fortunate here because we have a refinery right here in town. So what are we going to talk about today? One of the questions that I've been getting, that I always get rather, is which Honda Goldwing do I like better? Do I like my previous generation Goldwing better? Do I like the new Goldwing better? Which one do I really just rather ride? And I must honestly say that that is one hard question. You know, I've went over this in my head many times, asking myself, which Goldwing do I like better? Do I prefer the sportier Goldwing? Do I prefer the bigger, more comfortable Goldwing? Which one do I actually prefer? Well, the thing about these motorcycles is that they have different attitudes. Different bikes has different attitudes. I can't just say I like this model better than the other model, or vice versa. I can't just say that. You know, the bikes have different characteristics. One bike have characteristics that the other bike does not have, and vice versa. So I guess it just depends on what type of ride that I want to experience on that particular day. Now, I will tell you this, regardless of which motorcycle you buy, whether it's a Honda Goldwing, whether it's an Indian Challenger, whether it's a BMW KT 1600, whether it's a Transcontinental, a Harley Davidson, Can-Am Spyder, or whatever you ride, it doesn't matter what you ride as long as you're riding and ride safe. But regardless of what you're riding, you're gonna have to fix the bike up and personalize it to make it your own. You're gonna have to do some things to that bike to make it fit you. You're gonna have to fix it up with certain accessories. You're gonna have to do certain things to the bike to make it, to bring it to your comfort level, especially if you're doing a long distance trip. Some of the things that you're gonna need to purchase for your motorcycle is a backrest. You're gonna need a backrest. Sitting on a motorcycle for an extended period of time, it will wear you out. Your back will get tired. So you need a backrest. You gotta have a backrest. Also, you're gonna need highway pegs. You gotta have highway pegs. When you're riding long distance, you wanna kick your feet out. In order to enjoy your ride, you're gonna need some highway pegs. A cup holder. you gotta have a cup holder, especially in the hotter months. You know, you can easily get dehydrated in the warmer months. So you gotta have a cup holder. For me, I have the big ass cup holder by Gold Strike. But you gotta have a cup holder. So it's things like that you're gonna need to make your ride experience, as my good friend JC would say, more gooder. More better? No, more gooder. You're gonna need a phone holder for the most part. Now, you got some bikers, you know, they don't want to be bothered when they're on their bikes. They put their phones in their trunk. They may even shut the phone off. But for a lot of you, you want to make sure your phone is there with you. So it's dangerous a lot of times pulling over, stopping to make a phone call. That's actually dangerous. You know, the best way to do that is to just get off the exit and pull into a gas station. But with your phone, you could actually make a phone call on your bike if you have on the headset. So you're going to need a headset, whether it's a Sena or a Cardo. You need to have that paired to your phone. In the event that something happens, you can make a phone call, or if somebody calls you, you don't have to stop. Or if you're looking for directions, you can just key it in your Google Map. Or for the new Honda style Goldwing, you need it for Apple CarPlay. In order to get your Apple CarPlay or your Android Auto to activate. So getting back to my original question, which bike do I like better? It's hard to just say. I can't just say I like this bike better than that bike. Now, one thing that I will say is that I am brand loyal when it comes to the motorcycle. I don't think there's anything out there that I would rather ride than a Honda Goldwing. Now, could that change in the future? Could that change down the road? That's possible. What about you guys? How many of you that are watching this video, you have the newer Goldwing and you have the previous generation Goldwing? Let me deflect that question to you, to my viewers. Which bike do you like better? Which bike do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy your newer bike? Do you enjoy your previous bike? Now, I can say that the First Lady loved the previous bike better. She loved the previous generation. She said it's more comfortable to her. She says it has all of the extra goodies, all of the extra amenities. She really enjoyed the previous bike better. For me, I'm at a fork in the road. I love them both. Now, what are some of the things that I love about the previous generation that the newer Goldwing does not give me? Comfort. The big Goldwing is comfortable. A big comfortable touring bike. A big comfortable touring bike. If I want just a basic ride, no extra amenities, no extra gadgets and gadgets, then I'll get on the previous generation Goldwing. Now, one thing that I really love about this new style Honda Goldwing is it gives me the electronic gadgets and gadgets that I really love. You know, I'm a gadgetry type guy. I love my gadgets. I love my gadgets. For example, my Apple CarPlay. I love my Apple CarPlay. You know, if I want to put in an address, I can put it in on my phone and then mirror it to the bike. I love that. So if I'm traveling and I'm in an unfamiliar area, or if I want to change my destination, I don't have to stop and program the GPS like on the previous generation Honda Goldwing. On that previous generation Goldwing, You got to pretty much set your destination before your route. And then once you start rolling, if you stop at a gas station for some reason or another, and you forget to turn your GPS back on, once you start rolling, the GPS is disabled. You have to stop, pull over, just to turn the GPS back on. I wish that feature, that safety feature, was disabled. But on this newer Goldwing, it mirrors off of my phone. So if I wanted to put in a GPS location, speak it through my helmet, through the Google map, I never had to stop. I never had to get off the bike. I love the riding modes. I love the DCT. You know, I'm able to see my air temperature without having to press buttons. I'm able to see my fuel range, which is important. If you guys are traveling or you're riding your bike, you can at least see how many miles you got before you run out. I love that. You know, I love the manual. Did I mention the DCT? And I also love the big trunk. Love that big trunk. Now, I do pull a trailer. Today I'm pulling my Escapade. Love my Escapade trailer. So I technically don't need a big trunk. I can put things into my trailer. I don't have to have a big trunk. But it's convenient when I walk behind my bike that I can have a big trunk. I don't have to always go inside of the big trailer. But as it relates to the previous generation, it's a comfortable bike. It doesn't have a lot of technology. Neither bike has a voltage gauge or digital readout. I actually had to install a voltage gauge on this new Honda Goldwing. You would think at this day and time, in the year 2022, that Honda will put a voltage gauge on the bike. Why would you not put a voltage meter on a motorcycle? The bike has an alternator, so why would you not have a voltage gauge? So if you guys missed a video of me installing a voltage gauge on this new Honda style Goldwing, click on the video link in the top corner if you want to check out the video of me installing a voltage gauge. But neither bike has a voltage gauge. Why is that? The Indian Challenger has a voltage gauge or a digital readout. The BMW has voltage gauge / digital readout. The Harley Davidson has voltage gauge / digital readout. The Transcontinental has a voltage gauge / digital readout. But why does the Honda Goldwing not have a voltage gauge in 2022? It has an alternator, but no voltage gauge. So I installed 2 voltage gauges. I have one here. As you can see, my alternator is putting out 14.4 volts. And I also have one behind my modified camera mount, phone holders. You can't see it, but it's there, up under the left speaker. And that's very important because these bikes have a lot of electronics. You know, nowadays you have a lot of charging devices, USB ports, cigarette chargers. You want to be able to see if your alternator is charging. Otherwise, if your bike is running out the battery, it may start a couple of times. It may start a few times. But if you're not able to replenish the battery voltage, if you're not able to recharge, that battery is going to drop. And at some point when you go out and get ready to start your bike, it's not going to crank. Now, I have talked about keeping a battery jumper on your motorcycle. If you guys missed the video of the Hulkman, be sure to click on that video link in the top corner. Every motorcycle rider should have some type of portable battery jumper on their their motorcycle, on their Honda Goldwing. But if your alternator is not charging, it's not going to do any good, because if you are able to get the bike started, there's nothing to charge the battery. So it comes back to the voltage gauge. You got to have a voltage gauge. You need to know if your alternator is charging. You know, you don't need a battery light to pop on to let you know your battery is too low. I mean, at that point, you're dead in the water. You need to be able to see the voltage in real time. So I'm able to see my alternator. Right now I'm putting out 14. It's toggling between 14.4, 14.5 volts. So my question that I have to my audience, which bike do you like better? Which bike do you like better? Do you like the new Goldwing better, or do you like the previous generation Goldwing better? And if so, why? Or are you like me, you like them both? Be sure to drop that down in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, be sure to click the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And don't forget to sign up for the Chris Caliente Facebook group, the hottest Facebook group in the land, where we talk about anything and everything, all day, every day. This is your boy Chris, out on the Goldwing, out on the 21 Honda Goldwing DCT, trying to get the ride in. And I will talk to you guys later.